Reward is a thing given in return to work, achievement, or an effort. Do men still give reward? Do men still earn reward even in this our generation? And how can we earn a reward? Let's check this out in the video. Hello and welcome back to Divine Spur. That is, if you are a returning subscriber and if you're new here, you are amazing. Welcome to Divine Spur. Thank you for stopping by. This is Divine Spur and we're here to keep you amazed, we're here to keep you inspired, we're here to keep you enlightened, and we're also here to spur you up. Today we're going to be talking about the reward. A reward is a thing given in return for work, an effort, or achievement. Now the question is, do men still earn reward? And do men still give reward? And how can we earn a reward? Now, there was a man, he was a manager of this great company. His company was flourishing, everything was happening in accordance, everything was happening accordingly as it's supposed to be. Things were moving on perfectly well, but something was missing. He needed an assistant. He needed someone that would replace him maybe when he's tired, and he also needed someone that can represent him maybe when he is nowhere to be found. But the search continued. He had competent employees. He had people that are up and doing. He had hard-working employees, but he was still searching for the right person that can help him out, even as an assistant. The search went on and on and on for this great and amazing assistant, but it was so difficult. He gave them series of professional exams and they came out with flying colors, each and every one of them. What will he do right now? He sent them on professional errands and they came back with great and amazing results. He was confused. He slept over it. The next day, he called his employees for a meeting. This is when he gave each and every one of them a seed for them to go home. He gave them 2 weeks to go home, plant it in a vessel, and come back with a result. That is, they have to come back with a beautiful, flourishing flower. Now, this is to check how they can be able to tend, nurture, and take care of this seed. He is also applying that to his company. If they can be able to tend, nurture, and take care of his company, maybe when he's nowhere to be found or when he's tired. In other words, he's looking for an amazing assistant. His employees were very surprised. But how could our manager, of all things, give us a seed to tender and come back with a result? Why not one of these professional exams? Why not one of these professional errands? Wow, they were surprised, but they had to obey their manager. They went home for 2 good weeks. They planted the seed in a vessel, they tendered it, they nurtured it, and they came back with an amazing result. On getting back to the office, they were with beautiful flowers. They were with amazing results in a beautiful vessel. Some even got new vessels, colorful vessels, and the office was beautiful, smelling nice because of the aroma of the flowers. Amazing. But something is wrong. A man out of the employees' vessel was empty. His vessel had no flower. His vessel was dry. His vessel had no result. But other people's vessel were blooming with flowers and aroma from those flowers. He came back, that is, this man came back with an empty vessel, disappointed at himself. thinking that all other people will come back with this same result. But to his surprise, they all came back with beautiful flowers in a beautiful vessel. The manager came out, saw them, and was so happy. He congratulated each and every one of them, but he was so disappointed and angry at this man with an empty vessel. The man cried and he wasn't happy with himself. And the manager asked him, "What happened to your vessel? Why are your colleagues with beautiful flowers, even in a colorful vessel, but yours is empty and also with the old vessel I gave you?" And he explained, "But sir, this is the seed you gave me to plant, and this is the result I got from it." The manager was so disappointed and said, "But this is the same seed I gave each and every one of you, so why is your case different?" And in shame, he bowed down his head and wept. Other colleagues of his mocked at him, laughed at him, and were so happy and fulfilled with themselves. The manager went to his office, came out with a letter in a white envelope and handed it over to this man with an empty vessel. In shame, he collected it, bowed his head again, and kept on crying, to the extent that a tear stained this white envelope. His colleagues laughed and laughed and laughed at him, and the manager shook his head in disappointment. He told this man to open his envelope so that others can see what is in this envelope. This man, in shame, opened his envelope. But the reverse was the case, guys. To the amazement of each and every one of them, this envelope contained a promotion write-up as an assistant manager. "Oh my God, how did this happen?" asked all his colleagues. The manager laughed and shook his head again and asked each and every one of them to sit down with their flowers. When they sat down, he explained to them, "I gave all of you professional exams and you passed in flying colors. I sent you professional errands and you came back with great and amazing results. But I had no other thing to do than to come up with this great idea. I went to the market and I got a dry seed. The seed I gave each and every one of you was a dry seed, expecting that you guys will come back with an empty and a dry vessel. But to my surprise, each and every one of you came back with an amazing result indeed. You ended up changing this non-viable seed, in other words, the dry seed I gave to you, to a viable seed, and now coming back with different beautiful flowers. So this reward is befitting for the man with an empty vessel, because he was so honest, transparent, and is suitable for an assistant manager, because when I'm no more or when I'm nowhere to be found, he can be able to run this big company with honesty, transparency, and truth. So you see, there is a great reward for honesty, transparency, and truth. I know this life comes with a lot of challenges and temptation, but in all, we have to stand our ground, to be truthful, to be honest, and to be transparent. And if we have gone wrong in any way, then we have to come out clean, ask for forgiveness, and stand to what we believe. The Bible said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." There is a reward for everything you do on earth. That is how there is a reward for truthfulness, transparency, and honesty. Thank you so very much, and I hope you enjoyed this beautiful story. Yes, if you did, click the like button, comment. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you can be able to get lots of my videos when they come. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for your time. And this one, I'm going to be drawing the curtain for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And till we see again. Bye.